He looked like an ordinary young man, but behind the smile was hidden pure brutality. A predator who lived among everyone while searching for his prey, and then tore their lives apart. This was not just murder. This is the chilling story of Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy, a dark legacy. Theodore Robert Bundy was born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. He grew up to become one of America's most infamous serial killers. Despite his outward charm, intelligence, and charismatic personality, Bundy devoted his life to hidden crimes and terror. Over time, his crimes, escapes, and courtroom drama attracted public attention. And even today, the world remembers him. Early life. From the beginning, Bundy's upbringing was complicated. His mother, Eleanor Louise Cowell, gave birth to him out of wedlock. To avoid shame, little Ted was presented as the son of his grandparents, while in reality he was their grandson. Later, when his mother married Johnny Bundy, Ted adopted the family name Bundy. In childhood and adolescence, Bundy was often shy, lonely, and strange. He was indeed intelligent, but inside him was a hidden and unusual behavior. According to some biographers, he was fascinated with knives and voyeurism, and sometimes experimented on small animals. In youth, he studied at the University of Washington and later entered law school. He also worked at a crisis hotline where he appeared helpful and kind to others. Those who knew him often considered him a normal, even likable person. The path toward crime. It is hard to say when Bundy committed his first murder. Some investigations suggest the late 1960s, but his first confirmed murders happened in the early 1970s. In 1974, in Washington and Oregon, the sudden disappearances and murders of young women shocked everyone. Among them was Linda Ann Healy, who disappeared from her University of Washington residence. Her disappearance is often seen as the beginning of Bundy's career as a serial killer. Bundy had developed a particular pattern in his crimes. He lured victims with deception and cunning. Sometimes he pretended to be injured or disabled, using a cast, crutches, etc., and sometimes posed as a police officer. Gaining the victim's trust, he abducted them, assaulted them, and killed them. In that same year, 1974, he attacked Karen Sparks in her apartment. She survived but suffered severe brain injuries. Soon after, he kidnapped Linda Healy. Thus, the series of women disappearing in the region increased rapidly, and suspicions began to grow. Arrests, escapes, and terror. In 1975, Bundy was arrested in Utah when he attempted to kidnap Carol Durange. But the girl somehow escaped and informed the police. This arrest began linking him to other cases. In June 1977, during a court appearance in Aspen, Colorado, Bundy made a shocking escape. He jumped from a second-story window and ran. For several days, he evaded police but was eventually recaptured. Later that same year, he escaped again, this time climbing out of the jail ceiling. He then reached Florida and started new crimes there. In January 1978, he attacked the Chi Omega sorority house in Tallahassee, killing 2 students, Lisa Levy and Margaret Bowman. 2 more girls were injured but survived. Around the same time, he kidnapped and murdered 12-year-old Kimberly Leach, making his crimes even more heinous. A few days later, during a routine traffic stop, police arrested him. He was driving a stolen car. Trial, conviction, and execution. Bundy's trials were sensational for the media worldwide. He often acted as his own lawyer, using his knowledge of law to try and control the courtroom. His charm and behavior were unusual for the media at the time. In 1979, the Florida court sentenced him to death twice for the murders of Lisa Levy and Margaret Bowman. Later, for the murder of Kimberly Leach, he was given a 3rd death sentence. Bundy filed appeals for almost 10 years to delay his execution. But finally, on January 24, 1989, at Florida State Prison, he was executed in the electric chair. At that time, he was 42 years old. Before dying, Bundy confessed to more murders, mentioning around 30 women, but experts believe the real number was much higher. Psychology and motives. Bundy's personality remained a mystery for psychologists. He showed signs of psychopathy, lack of empathy, superficial charm, lies, and an intense desire to control people. His crimes often followed a specific method: overpowering the victim, committing sexual assault, murder, and sometimes returning to the corpse. He also kept his victims' belongings as trophies. Bundy's double life is also noteworthy. On one hand, he appeared educated, socially active, and like a normal man with his girlfriend, Elizabeth Klepfer, while on the other, he was a hidden monster. Klepfer later revealed that over time, Bundy's contradictions, secretive behavior, and strange remarks became red flags for her. Because of this, she repeatedly reported him to the police. Legacy and impact. Even decades after his execution, Ted Bundy's name remains among the most infamous serial killers. His stories have been told repeatedly in films, documentaries, books, and podcasts such as Conversations with a Killer, The Ted Bundy Tapes, Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, The Stranger Beside Me. His case greatly advanced criminal profiling, forensic investigations, and the understanding of serial killers in America. But experts also warn that glamorizing Bundy's personality is dangerous. His good looks and media attention often overshadowed his atrocities. Today, new true crime stories focus more on the victims and survivors. Tell us in the comments how you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and click the bell icon. Thank you.